back to the channel, friends. Hi, I'm Lita, and today I'm your guide. Okay, my title will be changing on here. I will be your guide. Okay, all right. So today's reading will be, it's going to be called Welcome to Hell, or it's going to be called Out of the Darkness. Okay, but today's reading is about the thing that blocks you from your happiness. There's a purpose for me calling it Welcome to Hell or Out of the Darkness, okay? Okay, so I've had a recent encounter with Abraxas, okay? And Abraxas says that he who rules above runs the sunlight, and he who rules below runs the darkness, okay? But I am neither. I'm the thing that created myself out of darkness, okay? So there's an original source, and then there's an original being that created itself out of darkness, right? And that thing is Abraxas, okay? And today's reading will be given by Abraxas. If the name Abraxas alone makes you feel some type of way, do not follow through with this reading, okay? You are not ready, and this is not for you, okay? If it doesn't matter, or if you know Abraxas, or if you are curious to know what the original being wants to say, let's move forward, okay? So, I have no power. I was charged with this reading, and when I got home with some new supplies I wanted to use, I was greeted to no power, okay? And I have room darkening shades, so that does help because it's 100 degrees here today, so my room is still cool. But I immediately understood it to be a moment to be in the darkness with luminaries, okay? Like the sun, the moon, and the stars. Okay, and today, that's why I said I'm your guide. I'm your luminary, okay? And esoterically, this situation manifested itself to bring home a point. It is only in the darkness that we find our true light, okay? And we find ourselves in bad situations, and they throw us into the darkness, and it's up to us, do we stay there or do we grow up from it, okay? Because we are to create ourselves the same way that the first being created their self, okay? Alright, so it's going to be 3 groups, alright? I'm sorry, you probably won't be able to see the cards too well, but I'm going to try. The first group is going to be Futura. Second group is going to be Shayla. And third group is going to be Manatili. Okay? I will be doing 2 cards for what is blocking your happiness, the bottom of the deck, and a Rumi card to help guide you out of the darkness. Okay? So hopefully you've made a choice, and we're going to start off with group number 1. Okay? So bear with me. Like I said, you may not be able to see the cards as well today as you normally do, but it has everything to do with you being more in tune with your intuition than what your eyes see. Okay? So what is keeping group 1 from their happiness? And please, just give me a card to guide them from their darkness. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, this is an easy one. What is keeping you from your happiness, group 1, is actually an enemy that is like just throwing a bunch of hate on you. We have the enemy card and we have the prophet card, which is really a gamble. Okay, it's like your enemy is just throwing salt on you all the time. You know, they want to see you lose. The Jack of Spades up here means that they're constantly spying on you, and the Six of Wands on this card says that they are especially spying on your successes, which means they are plotting on your successes. So when you see yourself starting to fall and you've been doing everything that you need to do, this is the work of say like an arch nemesis or arch rival. The reason that your card is Futura is she who divines. Okay, this has to do with future, choice, and judgment. All right. Although you come to me as your diviner and others to get your information, you are in a place where the universe is saying that you are your own source. The two cards that Futura is holding is, the first one is the Seven of Cups, the second one is death. Okay, and what this means is that you will soon be receiving a vision, okay, while you're sleeping, okay, and that's what the death card represents. But when you return, you will not be the same. Okay, you will not be the same. The card to help guide you out of your dark place is this. Sorrow shakes yellow leaves from the branches of the heart, so stubborn green leaves may bud again. All things must die, and a lot of times we don't want to let things die so that the new things can come. And when you don't allow things to follow their natural course, sorrow and heartache comes. Okay? Because sometimes you just have to be empty to receive. Okay? Especially if what you're receiving is a huge thing. A half full vessel with dirty water, and then you mix it with clean water, is still dirty water. But even if the water was clean and it was halfway full, and the thing that the universe wants to replace it with is a full vessel, the half full clean vessel must be emptied as well. Okay? Sorrow and pain empties the vessel. We experience ego deaths and we are reborn. Okay? So know that the discontent, the people plotting on you, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. This is a catalyst towards your growth. Be very aware of the dreams that you have next 4 days. Somebody else 7, but most of you the next 4 days. Okay? And do whatever you need to do to make sense of it. There's a slew of videos on here concerning dream meanings. If you can't figure it out yourself, use the access that you have. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed the reading, group 1. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And we will be moving right into group number 2, which is going to be Shayla. I will only move into the persona after I figure out what the situation is. Okay? So what stands in between the happiness? What stands between group 2 and their happiness, please? That's really like good information that you can get. I know someone that's going to pick this group already that I know personally. And what is their guiding word towards the light? Alright, that's better than the last time I saw it. Okay. So what is standing in between you and your happiness? Well, I'm going to tell you. You are standing in between you and your happiness. Okay? You are caught in a period of too much thought. Okay? And you're caught in your thoughts because of a betrayal or a hurt or a lie, or really someone trapped you is the first part. Did the power just come back on? Yes, the power just came back on, guys. But we will continue this reading in the dark. Someone trapped you with them, okay? And they hold on to you. And you do not let them go because of your thoughts and worries, okay? It's like there are things that you feel that you did bad as well, and you're kind of stuck in your thoughts, and it makes you believe that maybe you need to stay there and fix the situation. You do need to fix the situation, but it doesn't necessarily mean you need to stay there, okay? Shayla is about creativity, originality, and spontaneity. The reason why her card is presenting as you is that this is a moment where you need to learn to take the problems that you've had, transmutate the energy, and create something better. Okay? Spontaneity is important because you've been caught in a cycle of thinking things through, and you're not making the move. Okay? The old plan doesn't work anymore, which is why originality is here. There has to be a new plan. You have to create the new plan, and you have to act upon it. The guiding words back into light for you from Rumi say, all thoughts, happy or sad, are guests in your heart. Welcome them. So there are things, like I said, that you feel like you did. There are things that someone else did, because I said you're in a trap that someone set for you. And your constant thoughts of them and being upset about it helps to keep you in the trap that you're in, because you think you need to fix that situation there. But what Rumi is saying is that stop looking at it in a way that those thoughts aren't welcome and that you want to change them there. Welcome them. They were there to push you along. Okay? Welcome them and start anew. Okay? So, hopefully you caught that message and you will move into your peaceful place and let go of the drama. Okay? So, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Group 2, if you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and bad. And we're going to move right on into our last group. Group number 3. Mana Teely. Can you see her? I hope you can. Mana Teely. Okay. Alright, so let me get your 2 cards as to what stands between you and your happiness. Alright. Let me turn them the right way. And let me get your Rumi card. What is their guide from the darkness to the light? Alright. So, what stands in between you and your happiness? And this is very interesting. Okay, so recently you received a wish granted, okay? It came nice and neat in a pretty little package, alright? It came directly to you. It is a love message. There's a partner, and they are loyal to you. The 9 of Cups at the top of this card is saying that this is something that you wished for. Two of Pentacles over here says, though, that you are unbalanced. Okay? You haven't yet figured out how to deal with the situation. Usually, when a person gets what they ask for and they're unable to accept it, it's only because they don't feel worthy. Alright? Your task is going to be learning how to see your worth so that you can accept the gift that you've been given. Alright? It's nothing harder than to watch someone get exactly what they want and not be able to accept it. Manatee, she who remains, says, know who the fuck you are. Okay? You are on a throne. You are fierce. You know? And oh, you're devoted. You're devoted and loyal. Okay? And there's lots of ice around you, so I know that the world has been very cold and unkind. And here is the thing that you asked for, and you can't accept it because you don't think it exists. But of course it does, because you are kind and devoted. Okay? So here is your guiding words out of the darkness into the light. It says, this is a good one, Rumi. When you are standing in the middle of fields of sugar, why become sour? Now listen, you are standing in the middle of sugar fields. Pure, sweet, natural sugar cane. It's already been grown. It's already been cultivated. It is there for your pleasure. You could be enjoying the sweet taste in your mouth, and you are so busy being stuck on the sour of life before. Don't do that. Accept what was given to you. Taste the sweetness. Embrace it. Enjoy it. It's yours. Why waste it? That's all. Why waste it? So, I hope you enjoyed this reading in Group 3. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below, good and or bad. And that's going to conclude today's reading. I hope that everyone took something away that they needed to. I hope that you find your way to your own illumination. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.